Hey guys, this is Omar Khan. Today I wanted to show off a script that I made to sort of make my life easier. I was on a job a while back and we basically had two separate parallel time entry systems. On the left you see the time entry system for the staffing agency where you would go onto their website and you would enter in your time. You would enter in any expense reimbursements for the day, and then on the right here, you will see this was our in-house payroll department's timesheet, and they insisted that we fill this out as well every week and attach our receipts to it and hand this in order to get reimbursed. Now, as you can see, it has a lot of the same information, or basically all of the same information, time in, time out, the expense matter number, amount, so on. And I don't know about you, but I really hate doing the same thing twice. And I thought there has to be an easier way to do this. So sure enough, I decided to make a macro to do that for me. Now, what the staffing agency's website allows me to do is to pull a Microsoft Word file from the website. I can just download that. And I get something that looks like, right? Again, same information. It's just sort of, it's in a different layout here than it is here. I don't know why they couldn't just accept this printout, but man, you know how bureaucratic red tape works. They insisted that it be on this sheet in this precise format. So all I have to do now is to select all of this information starting from this first cell where it says time class to the end. I right click it, I copy it, then I go to my little dash sheet. I will right click and I will paste it as raw text. And then what I will do is I will simply hit generate timesheet and presto changeo. There we go. It populates the timesheet, pulling in all the information that I pasted in there. It separates out the timestamps and formats them into actual timestamps that are machine readable as such. It puts in the meal where it needs to go, the matter number. It will add up multiple meal expenses from the same day. It is set up. There's an algorithm in there that's set up to do that. It adds up. This particular sheet does not have multiple meal entries in the day, but I can assure you that it does that. So it does it. And on top of that, I decided to take it a step further just to sort of have a little dashboard to help me keep track of my progress and what was going on. It also takes the data from that timesheet that I pasted in and it populates these tables. It puts the stuff here, then it does some like weekly calculations to see how many hours I worked in that week, what my gross pay was, so on and so forth. And this chart up here sort of, it's an easy sort of way to visualize what your average sort of, number of hours worked per week has been, and it'll show you, oh, this week I worked 62, and this week I worked a little less, I worked 42, then I worked 55, and then a little less and a little more. And this line right here shows you what your running average is of your total number of weekly hours. And this table right here where it says year-to-date income, year-to-date number of weeks, and average weekly hours, and etc. This is basically an adjustment table. So what this does is, like, let's say you start using this tool, halfway through the year or whatever. So all you do is you look at your most recent timesheet, and it should have your year-to-date income and the number of weeks that you work. You fill this out, and then what it will do is that it will take these values into account when it's generating its values up here and in these cells up here, right? Right now it's empty, but if my year-to-date income, let's say, was 60,000, push that there. See, it'll basically add this to this to give you this. And you can do the same for a number of weeks and your average weekly hours. And this is just sort of a way to sort of, calibrate the spreadsheet to make sure that your values up here are up to date. So, I just thought this is something that could be useful in any number of ways. I can modify this tool as much as you like. There's plenty of things that can be done here. I can tailor this to your specifications, no problem. This is really just This was like a side project that I did for fun. This isn't even like some of the stuff that I did for actual work. Like, I mean, I was looking at trading records and insider trading cases and doing all kinds of funky stuff. But I thought this was, I can't, a lot of that work, because it was in my capacity as an attorney. I can't, and it was for the firm and it was for a client. I don't have those files. And like, even if I did, I couldn't show them to you because they're protected by attorney-client privilege. In the coming weeks, I'm thinking of maybe re-engineering them with test data sets just to sort of give you an idea. I'm gonna have to build them up from scratch. And I don't know if I'll have the time to do that or not. But this is just something that I had set up ready to go, and this is because this is something that has to do with my own personal business. So I feel comfortable showing this to you. But yeah, I mean, there's so much you can do. Visual Basic is so powerful. I mean, there's just the possibilities are limitless. So please, if you feel like you could use something like this, or if you need any kind of automation or dashboarding or data transformation or anything you think can be done in Excel, it probably can. Let me know and I'll be happy to see if I can help you out. This has been Omar Khan. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to hear from you guys.